All right. This goes out to Mister Memo. I only have 149 subscribers, but I have a podcast. It's called the Top Snap Podcast, and I want you to come down and let's talk DSM 4G63. Let's talk Eclipse. It's not in my bedroom. It's here at my shop. I have a huge shop. I make soap for a living. So I make all kinds of stuff, cleaners, degreasers, lubricants and stuff. And come down and sit here in my podcast. Sit behind the mics and let's just talk 4G63. Let's talk Eclipse. Tank could sit in if, well, Tank's got my back here. Gotta be careful, don't rough me up, Mister Memo. But yeah, so come down. I'm inviting you to come down to my shop here in Huntington Beach, the car city of the world. This city's rocks for cars, man. Everything, tons of shows. Most of the shows that are out there, I know Mr. Memo probably knows this, but most of the shows that are out there that have been on like the cable channels have probably most likely partially been shot here or Long Beach. But here's the bad girl. She has a lot of, look at that. That's that. It's a Vis. This is a Vis carbon fiber, but it's just, what happens is they get old. See, that's Vis. And you can see how shiny it is right there at that spot, but sun damage. And this car spent a good time just sitting out, waiting for me to get to it. And then I garaged it for a long time. So you can see I got suspension stuff going on. So we could come down and talk about this car. There's a lot going on, and I especially want to talk suspension and stuff because most people overlook the suspension and the setup. I had it all on a couple tables, but now I've comprised it into this condensed version. And just to let you in on, so anybody's going to watch this. So these parts right here, the lower control arms, they're like support arms. There's two of them. There's a straight one here, and then there's this angled bent one right here. And they have factory bushings, right? And you can get those out. I have the aftermarket energy suspensions. They're right here. And there's one for that side, and then there's the smaller one here for the straight arm. Okay, but there's a nuance to it. Is that these right here, when they blow out like these are, as you can probably hopefully see right there, when they blow out, I have not found any replacement ball joints for that. So you have to buy the whole arm, straight one and the curved one. The straight ones aren't that bad. One's 90, the other one's like 69. The curved ones are like 258 each. That's that factory Mitsubishi stuff. So, all right, guys. Whoever's watching this, if they know Mister Memo, the channels like what? Save the Eclipse? Save the Eclipse. I know a lot of people don't like the convertible, man. Hey, you gotta like the Spider, dude. What? It's the Spider. Huh, Jojo? Jojo likes the Spider. Yeah, I mean, this car handles great. I know there's a lot that can be done to it. I've had it for a lot of years. I bought it in 2005. I was the third owner. I bought it off the second owner, and I have information that goes all the way back to the first owner, which I believe was a rental car company. So I think this might have been a rental car at the very first, and then the second owner had it for from 20,000 miles to about 80,000. I got it at about 80,000, and then the rest is history, and we can talk about that later. But come on down, let's talk this. Keep this under the 4-minute mark. Ouch. All right, you guys, 4G63. Josie and I are signing out from my shop here. This is Jay with the Top Snap Podcast and Mr. Chevy, California Chevy SS, whatever. Talk to you later. Bye.